Hello! So did you know that you can work out, burn fat, and build muscle at the same time? Yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to do that today. And it's also my favorite way of training, so let's get into it. So the first thing you need to know is that strength training is the key for fat loss. When you're strength training, you're building more muscle. Building more muscle is helping you burn more calories even at rest. You're increasing your metabolism. Muscle is key for increasing your metabolism. You're also gonna be increasing your insulin sensitivity. When this happens, that means you're gonna use your carbs that you're eating way more effectively. Strength training is also gonna help you maintain muscle while you're losing fat so that you don't get skinny, you just look more toned, more defined. Who doesn't want that? But there's also this thing that happens after you work out called the EPOC effect, helping you burn calories even after you work out, which is why I like to work out in the mornings. Working out in the mornings gets that EPOC going and you burn more calories after. So I like to do that because during the day, you're burning more calories anyway because you're moving around. Why not have extra calories burning because you already worked out too? Cardio does not replace strength training. Cardio burns calories, doesn't build muscle, doesn't burn fat. Compound lifts recruit multiple muscle groups, maximize calorie burn and strength. So compound lifts are not something you want to skip out on. Now I'm going to take you guys through my favorite way to end a workout. It's a conditioning style finisher. So it's high intensity, but it's short duration. So it's a great way to get into your cardio without excessive cardio. It also helps you keep your form tight even when you're fatigued. Quality over speed always. A lot of times our form goes to shit when we get tired. So if you struggle with that, start doing this. So how does this high intensity, quick workout fit into your training? I would say mix it in 3 times a week and add it to the end of your workout. So how would I program for you weekly? I would give you 2 leg days and 2 upper body days. If you could only work out 3, I'd give you 2 leg days and 1 upper body day. But 3 days a week, you would have this high intensity, short duration conditioning finisher. Every single day, you would have a compound exercise, maybe 2. And every 6 to 8 weeks, I would be changing up your programming to make sure that you don't hit a plateau. For your recovery days, you're gonna have 1 or 2. 1 with cardio or 1 with mobility, or maybe both, whatever your body needs to help you recover the best. And finally, I'd have you track your progress. What we're looking for is increases in weight or increases in reps or just intensity every single week to make sure we're constantly pushing to better you. So that's the truth about lifting. It's not gonna make you bulky. You can gain muscle and lose fat in the same workout. That's actually what you do every workout. Lifting is what increases your metabolism, increases your strength, and gives you more power as a woman. You gonna sit? You gonna sit? Okay. Too hyper. If you're not new to lifting, you've probably experienced burnout, maybe now, or sometime in the past. I'm gonna give you some tips on how to get rid of burnout because it absolutely sucks. So if you're not new to lifting, I'm sure you've experienced burnout at some point, or maybe you're experiencing it right now. Me too. So we're gonna talk about how to break that cycle and get rid of that burnout feeling so that you can go hard again. So how do you even know that you're experiencing burnout? Personally, what I feel is I absolutely hate anything to do with the gym. Takes me forever to walk in. I car rot, as they call it. What is car rot? Car rot is when you just sit in the car, the music's low, it's not hype at all, you're scrolling on your phone and you end up looking at the clock and it's been an hour. You've been in the parking lot for an hour and you haven't even made a move inside yet. Another thing that I notice is my recovery and my sleep suck. Even when I'm really prioritizing them, nothing's helping. The next thing I experience, constant fatigue and emotional flatness. You just feel low. You don't feel happy. You don't feel that dopamine release after your workout. You just feel bleh. So these aren't signals to quit. This is actually a signal to reset. So if you're experiencing these things, chances are you're experiencing burnout. So being burnout doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It doesn't mean you fucked up or anything like that. Sometimes you're doing everything right, but you still feel burnout. Why is that? Let's go into the possible reasons you could be feeling burnout. Overtraining is gonna put your body through misery for no reason. You're not allowing yourself to recover. You're not giving your body the time to actually progress for you. So you're just putting your body through more harm than good. Under-recovering is a downfall because recovering is essential. That's when progress actually happens. Maybe you have a lack of balance. All fitness, no fun. Or your comparison. You're playing that comparison game. You're picking somebody on Instagram, you wanna look like her, or you set unrealistic expectations. Lastly, it could also be that your vision is blurry. You would rather have short-term results rather than longevity. Your goals are blurred. So personally, I've done all of these. I used to overtrain, under-recover because I thought taking a day off meant I was lazy. I thought not pushing to 100%, making myself borderline throw up, dizzy, all the things every single time was what my body needed to actually see results. There's a difference between pushing your limits and pushing to extremes. Pushing to your limits is good, pushing to extremes is dangerous. I brought up my bodybuilding show a few times. That has been an absolute mindfuck to me. Going from super lean and seeing all these muscles and veins that I didn't even know that I had, that has given me body dysmorphia to the max. So being in extreme caloric deficits, meaning I'm over-restricting for way too long and I'm not giving myself any, So I'm over-restricting myself way too long. I'm cutting my foods. I'm making sure that I can get leaner, or I'm doing excessive amounts of cardio to put myself more in a deficit. Doing all of that, my goal was blurred. I was just focused on, like I said before, short-term results rather than longevity. I wasn't training to live a healthy life. I was training to look a certain way so that I looked a certain way in a bikini. What good does that do anybody? And honestly, having a little bit of fat on you looks good. It looks better. It looks healthy than it does to be stage lean and no body fat. And honestly, the way that you feel when you get that lean sucks. I have never felt worse in my whole entire life. So to strive to be like that just to look a certain way, that's so fucked on my part because I would rather look a certain way than feel good. So the time before, I prioritized a short-term goal and looking a certain way rather than feeling good in longevity. It was crazy how blurred my vision was. Like, do I want that now? Hell no. I want to feel good, look good, still be confident, which I can do, and be lean, but also have body fat because body fat is good for you. That's what levels out your hormones. But also it gives you regulation and helps your body transport water. You need fat on your body, okay? You need it. It is good for you. The first thing I would like to recommend, and if you are a gym junkie like me, if you've been lifting for so long, this is gonna seem crazy, and it may be the hardest thing you do, but do it. 3 to 5 days off from the gym. 3 to 5 days off from tracking your macros. 3 to 5 days off of whatever you are fixated on, because just having a complete reset means you have a reset of everything. 3 to 5 days, full recovery. Go on a walk, be active in other ways, but don't go to the gym. Don't even worry about your macros. Just be happy and live. Maybe this is when you do things with friends. Maybe this is when you go on a little vacation. I don't give a fuck, but 3 to 5 days off. Off. After those 3 days, focus on your nutrition and sleep first. Then do activities that you love. Next thing, just prioritize being active. Maybe you like to ride your bike or go to the trampoline park or go on a walk. Do something active every day that's mentally freeing and something that's gonna allow you to recover, but also be moving. When you start to go back to the gym, train with intention. Maybe you need a new plan. That has always helped me. Getting burnt out and doing the same plan that I was doing when I felt burnout, there's no excitement. Change up your plan. If you're working with a coach, say, hey, I'm feeling burnout. Give me a new plan. Give me some more excitement. This will help me lock back in, and it will. From here, I also want you to keep in mind, you've got to recover. If you were training 7 days a week before, cut it down to 5, have 2 rest days. Those rest days, you can still go to the gym if you mentally need to be there, because personally, there was a time that I had to be in the gym 7 days a week where I was like, holy fuck, what am I doing with my life? Even though I'm busy, I have other things to do. If I don't start my day off with the gym, I am grumpy as fuck. So even if you go those 2 days for active recovery and you're doing the stairs, an incline walk, maybe you ride the bike, maybe you do recovery and you're stretching, foam rolling, whatever, Be there if you have to be there, but take 2 days easy off. Don't lift. If you were doing this, that is gonna help you so much. If you were feeling burnout and you were lifting 5 days a week, maybe cut it to 3 or 4. You will be fine. Just listen to your body, get the love for it back, and that's gonna help you overall way more than pushing yourself through the burnout. If you're new here and you haven't hit the sub and turned on those notification buttons, you should go do that right now, because I'm always dropping knowledge, relatable content, so you might as well be here for it. And we drop content every single week and shorts daily. So you'll be very entertained with all my shit. Plus, if you're just now joining, there's a lot you gotta catch up on. So you might as well just scroll on through and binge watch me. That sounds like I'm so self-conceited, whatever. Okay, self-indulged, I am not, but it sounds like it. Love you. So anyway, hit that comment, leave any questions that you have, and I will see you next time.